What is up, guys? It's Jimbo here, and welcome back to another Gotham Knights video. More information that we have over the last couple of days. I'm kind of catching up. I wanted to go through some of the things that you may have missed from the new Gotham Knights gameplay. It was kind of more of a tutorial mission at the beginning. We're going to go through a bunch of stuff and what I picked up from there. But if you are new here, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell as always, and come and check me out at twitch.tv/Jimbo. Link will be in the description, and we'll be starting to stream pretty soon. So let's jump into the new gameplay. First things first, you start the game with any hero that you want. So Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin. You can start out as any of them. You are not restricted to who you want to start with, and it seems like they're all going to be having a very similar story, or their specific arcs are going to continue down the same route, whoever you pick. And I like that, so I'm going to be starting out pretty much on Red Hood and most likely Nightwing when I play through. Although Batgirl and her combat and gameplay was a lot of fun to see. Another thing that you may have missed is that the UI is very minimal. There isn't a whole lot of stuff going on the screen. I believe you have a health bar on the left hand side of the screen at the bottom, but you also have some gadgets and stuff like that. Any combat that you do, you will see red for like unblockable moves, white for I think counters, that type of deal. And then also, you know, you're just in the combat. There isn't just a load of things on the screen, and I quite like that. It's very good, very minimalistic, and you don't have to have all of the things like thrown into your face. And that was something I really enjoyed about the Arkham series as well. Even though this isn't like in relation to that, I do like the way that that works. Another thing that you may have picked up on, that I definitely picked up on, is the AR/detective minigame aspects. I really like that because it leads into what the Bat family is going to be doing. They're trying to figure out what mysteries need to be unveiled around the city, what Batman has left for them, whether or not they can figure out why Batman has died. That is going to be something that is probably a main focal point of the story, but who knows? We know that the Court of Owls are obviously going to be a problem, and I know that, you know, the detective minigame is something that I really enjoyed in the Arkham series, and I feel like this is going to be one of the main fun aspects in this one, trying to figure out a bunch of stuff, and I can't wait to check it out. If you didn't notice as well, one thing that you may have missed, which was pretty cool, was the little nods to owls and just little statues, little feathers here and there in the areas at the start of the game. They're probably going to be around the overall game, like spread across. These owls are going to be the focal point, obviously because of the Court of Owls, and most likely I feel like we're going to go up against Talon in this game. It's a very strong guess, and it feels like from what we were doing in the gameplay that we were able to see a crime scene in a secret lab that was kind of missed, and there's blood being dragged all over the floor, and he's getting slammed up against the wall, and it would depend on how strong that person is. But I do feel like Talon and the Court of Owls has something involved here. And even in this secret lab, there was a bunch of experiments going on a variety of different weird and wacky creatures in this the like cylinder type things with the green liquid. So whatever that was is interesting, and I'm sure we will figure out something. Maybe the Court of Owls has a hand in that, or maybe it's something completely different. The next thing that we did get to see, and that you may have not picked up on as much, is that the stealth combat seems very simple and very kind of downsized to what we had previously. I don't think there's going to be anything to do with like gadgets that'll be able to take out enemies. I don't know, but there was a silent takedown, and there was also an ambush takedown that we got to see from Batgirl, and I'm sure all of the characters will have different animations and different things that they can do when they are in stealth. Whether or not we can hang them above a gargoyle like we did in the Arkham series is yet to be seen. Whether or not we can trap them in some way being stealthy, or whether or not we have some form of special move that we can take out multiple enemies, like drop in between them and like instantly subdue them all, and it doesn't have to be in combat. But speaking of combat, we did get to see a good amount of it with Batgirl, and it seems like the system is also very simple. There's a heavy attack and a light attack that you have to hold with the square button, And then there is the ranged attacks, which you also have a heavy and a light ranged attack. Now, whether or not those abilities that you get are going to be on any other buttons, there's probably going to be the ability to do certain things specific to each hero. Also, the fact that you might be able to aim, I think, with Red Hood. That would be pretty good because he has his, non-lethal pistols that we will say here. We didn't get to see a whole lot of the combat system with the special abilities, but I'm sure they're going to be there. And I did like the way that the UI is when we were fighting. I mentioned it earlier. It's not in your face. There isn't loads of stuff there that you have to pay attention to. If it's red or the enemy glows white and stuff, you're going to be able to, see that on the fly. And it'll be interesting to see how each of the characters play and how different they are from one another. I definitely feel like Red Hood will be vastly different to Batgirl, even though it's, kind of like a beat 'em up. But it does say at the start of the game, when you pick your heroes, it's a single target bruiser. That's what Batgirl is. So maybe certain heroes are better equipped for certain situations. And hopefully that means that you will be forced, or not forced, but kind of coerced into swapping characters throughout the game and your playthrough. So yeah, but some people might just play through with Nightwing and then finally have like a Nightwing game for them to play through, and that's what Gotham Knights will be for them. But overall, the new gameplay was pretty good. It was very much a prologue and a lot of dialogue going on, and they didn't really show off too much, and I think that's good because we want to keep a lot of things under wraps. And I feel like we'll get a little bit more gameplay before the game launches in October, but that's just me speculating. But what did you think of the new gameplay for Gotham Knights? Did you like it? Is there anything that you picked up on, anything that I missed or anybody else missed? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you are new here and you have enjoyed this video, you want to stick around for more content, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. And make sure you check out the links in the description for my Twitch and my Twitter. On Twitch, I'm going to be streaming pretty damn soon, so go over there, give me a follow so you'll be notified when I go live. But this has been Jimbo, and I'll see you guys next time.